Hi, I'm Sara and welcome to Hen Corner. Today we are making vegetable samosas. Really lovely Indian snack. And we're going to bake them rather than deep fry them, and we're going to use a nice low-fat filo pastry. But the first thing we need to do is to make our filling. So into a frying pan we are going to put some oil. Oops, it's quite a bit there. We're going to put onions, garlic, ginger, turmeric, and we've got some spices, and then we're going to add potatoes and some peas. So first of all, let's cut up the onions. Oh, that's making my eyes water. Onions can go into the pan. Garlic, we're going to put in 4 cloves. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to finely slice the garlic. That's going to go in with the onions. We're going to add our spices. I've got some cumin. I've got some coriander. I've got some chilli flakes. And I've got some nigella seeds, or black onion seeds. We're going to get this sautéing on the hob so that the onions and garlic can soften and the spices can start to warm up and release their lovely oils and fragrances. And whilst they are cooking, we're going to chop up the potato, and we can grate the ginger and the turmeric straight in when we've brought the pan back to the table. Pop it on the hob and we'll get chopping those potatoes. Now these are potatoes that I have just dug out of the garden. The skins are so soft it's not worth peeling them. So we want just quite a fine dice. Every mouthful has got some peas and some potato and some onion and all those lovely flavours. So we've sliced them. That's our potatoes diced. Here are our peas. They're frozen peas, absolutely fine, nice and sweet. See how that onion is getting on with our spices, and then bring it back and we can grate in our ginger, our turmeric, and stir in our vegetables before they cook, and we can fill the samosas. Our onions with the spice mix are back from the hob. They're glistening and glossy and soft. Smell fantastic. We're going to pop in the peas. Ooh. One last one, there we go. We're going to stir them through. We're going to put in the potatoes. Stir that through. We're going to have a nice pinch of salt. We're going to put in some turmeric, fresh turmeric and fresh ginger. Now to peel these we use a teaspoon just to take the outer skin off, and then we can grate them straight in to the dish. Oh, the turmeric smells amazing. You need to be careful with turmeric because it can really stain. Ooh, but it's so good for you. Turmeric, orange fingers, and let's peel the ginger. Wonderful. So this mix is going back on the hob to cook the potatoes and the peas and incorporate the flavours of the ginger and the turmeric. I'm probably going to need to give it a splash of water so that it doesn't dry and stick. I don't want it too much because I don't want it wet. And then I'll taste it and add salt and pepper as needed. Our samosa filling is perfectly cooked. I did have to put some water in to stop it from sticking, but I've tasted it. I've added a bit of salt, and I've checked that the potatoes are definitely cooked through. So this is all nice and hot, all cooked through, and we just need to prepare our pastry cases. So I'm using shop-bought filo pastry. I think it was Mary Berry who said that life was too short to make filo pastry. So we're going to take the pastry out of the wrapping. Oops. There we go. And we're going to cut it into long strips. So I'm just going to cut off a whole section here while it's still folded. I can put that back into the bag to stop it from drying out. I'm going to put some oil into a pot. I've got a pastry brush, and I've got prepared a baking tray lined with baking parchment. So one piece at a time. I've got a long strip of filo pastry. I'm just going to brush the bottom square, a square at the bottom with oil. Then I'm going to take a spoon of filling. And I want these to be triangle samosas. So I'm having a triangle of filling, folding up one side, bit of oil for the next square, folding it over, then I'm going to fold it over again, and I'm going to fold it over, a bit more oil, fold it over again, and then keep brushing with oil in front of you, and fold as the triangle leads you. So you're always folding over the seam, and then just brush the last bit, tuck it down, and then put it on your baking sheet, seam side down. Ready for the next one. Now my last one. Check out my lovely tray of freshly made vegetable samosas. These are going to bake in a preheated oven at 200 degrees for about 12 minutes. The filling's already cooked inside, so we just want the pastry to crispen up. And because of the oil that we've brushed onto the pastry sheets, there's no need to fry these. We can oven bake them nice and easy, and they'll all be ready at the same time. Oh my goodness, look at these beautiful, warm, crispy samosas. I had them in the oven for 12 minutes at 200 degrees. Then I turned them over because I wanted them to be crispy all the way over, and gave them another 5 minutes. So all we need to do is plate them up and get ready to serve them. And I think these will be perfect with my apple and chilli jelly on the side, giving a sweet, spicy kick, something to eat with them, to dip into. And these are beautiful to serve as a snack, or as always, they make a lovely lunch or a super supper. You can freeze these before you cook them, and then just take out as many as you want to warm through. So if you just want to cook a couple at a time, or if you cook them all together, you can reheat them to serve warm, but only reheat them the once, remember. But do have a go and let us know how you get on. These are our lovely vegetable baked samosas, and we'd love you to try them, and we'll see you next time.